What's going on, everybody? Marcus back again here with another quick video. And something came to my mind as I was getting hyped up, reading all the alpha notes, looking at all of the alpha videos that were coming out. I suggest all of you guys take a look at some of the alpha footage, the interviews, particularly people like Bellular Gaming, Preach Gaming. There's another YouTuber I follow called Soul Breezy. He does some pretty good videos too. But what I wanted to talk about was, as I'm reading and seeing all these gameplay footages, Preach has come out with some quick looks at some of the class changes. I started to think it appears that World of Warcraft Shadowlands is going to be an improvement on Battle for Azeroth. That's not saying much. I get it. That's not saying much. That's like saying, ice cream is better than shit. But it's not that far of a difference I'm looking at. I don't quite see what's going to make World of Warcraft Shadowlands a top 3 or 4 expansion, considering this is going to be the 8th expansion, I believe. I don't know if it's going to, be in that upper echelon of expansions, which is kind of a tall order. But what I wanted to convey was the concept of value and the concept of value of your subscription. One of the things that I used to hear a lot from a lot of my guild members, and including a lot of people on forums or Reddit or whatnot, was they would say, this isn't worth 15 bucks a month. It's not worth 15 bucks a month for me. And herein lies the biggest challenge for any player or any developer at Blizzard to try to get someone to play this game. Was on top of the fact they got to pay 50 bucks per expansion, you got to get them to pay $15 a month every month. Now, Eon had posted a very, very ill-advised post saying, hey, you're paying for cycles of content. And someone responded, well, can we pay for cycles of content instead of paying a monthly fee? Which I thought was hilarious. But, for some people out there, $15 a month is not a drop in the hat for them. I mean, I understand it's only 15 bucks a month. It's probably a meal at McDonald's with a milkshake. But, for some people, that's a pretty hefty investment. And for some people, whether it is or isn't, they just don't care. It's all relative to your current situation, how much $15 a month is worth to you. And as I'm getting hyped up, I'm seeing all these class changes. I'm seeing all these cool things. I'm getting kind of hyped up for Torghast as this new way to progress my character and to challenge myself without the need of having players to play with, which is the biggest challenge in WoW, getting other people to play with you consistently. I still don't think it's going to be worth $15 a month for me. And that is the one thing that I'd like to hear from other people out there. What does it take for you to make this game worth $15 a month? And can Blizzard implement those features on a consistent basis to get you to consistently play and not drop your sub, even during a content drought? Content droughts is the easiest time to drop your sub, especially before an expansion launches. Like right now, if you've already cleared the rating difficulty of your choices and you're a raider, is there any reason to log in and you're not in the mood to play alts? No, there isn't. They're doing a lot of good things to keep people subbed, like making it much more alt-friendly, removing war forging and titan forging and all that kind of stuff, making the classes more enjoyable to play, making the gameplay better. That's a great, great thing. However, that only takes some players so far. And for me, it never really mattered to me how the gameplay in World of Warcraft was. There was always something for me to enjoy in the game, but it just felt like this current feature thing isn't designed for me. And that's where Battle for Azeroth failed. That's where Warlords failed for a lot of people. And even to an extent, Legion had some failures in that aspect. There was gameplay features that just didn't work out for most players. And that, to me, is what keeps people subbed. That, to me, is what gets your $15 a month paid for and makes you feel happy about that investment. Is there enough features and content to make it so you don't care that you're paying 50 cents a day to play this game? Because that's what it boils down to. 50 cents a day. How many hours am I putting in? Am I really, really enjoying what I'm doing? And is there enough carrot on a stick / reward structure / feeling of accomplishment there for me at a pace that suits my own personal needs? And that is the challenge. And that's one thing I want all of you to ask yourselves as you're looking at the alpha footage, as you get into beta, as things progress, and even after the expansion launches. I want all of you to ask yourself, am I getting my $15 a month worth? For me personally, everybody's different. Everybody's different. Maybe Shadowlands, maybe the leveling, the new raids, the dungeons, tour guides, maybe all that is worth $15 a month for you. And that's awesome. If it is, keep playing, keep happy. And maybe you need a new class. Maybe you need new races. Maybe those are things that keep you playing. And to me, I don't see anything that's going to keep me subbed longer than 2 months after the expansion launches. Once I know, this is me, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to log in. I'm going to get excited. I'm going to start leveling some tunes. I'm going to check out the Covenants. I'm going to check out Torghast. And then eventually life is going to catch up and I'm not going to be able to raid consistently. I'm not going to be able to play consistently. And then there's no need to pay $15 a month because there's just nothing that's going to hook me that fits in with my own personal lifestyle. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. Was I haven't seen anything yet that's going to keep me hooked. And I see things that get me excited, as I've stated before, but nothing that's going to get me hooked. And that's where World of Warcraft eventually fails and has been failing since probably Cataclysm, as there's nothing to keep you hooked and enough that's rewarding enough to keep you going. They've put in features like the artifact weapons and all these other systems to keep you logged in and playing. But after a while, you just get burnt out doing that kind of stuff. You just get burnt out with those grinds. So they're trying to get rid of it. The last thing I want to talk about is the feature that's going to make or break this expansion. And that's going to be the Covenant system. The more I look at it, the more it appears to me that it's going to be just another one of those systems where players are going to make the wrong choice for their class and their activity, and they're not going to be happy about it. And it's the same way with the legendary systems, the same way with the Azerite armor system. They try and come up with this new system that eventually just kind of breaks people's gameplay to the point where they're just like, well, I don't have a fighting chance. I should have picked Carrion. Instead, I picked the Necrolords, and the Necrolords sucked if I want to be a healer. Awesome if I want to be a DPSer, sucks if I want to be a healer, or whatnot. No, this is a good one for PvP. It's not a good one for PvE, so I can't take it. And I took it, and I thought it was going to be good, and it turns out it sucks. So I caution Blizzard with this Covenant system. I really do, because it's going to make or break you. Because this is really the only new system out there that truly affects gameplay that that can really, really damage a player's experience. Torghast is content. Content rarely drives players away. They either just like it or they don't, and they don't do it, and they find something else to do. But this Covenant system, this is going to be make or break. I'm not excited about the Covenant system. I'll say it straight up. I'm not hyped about it. The only thing I'm waiting for is, and I hate to say this, I'm waiting for Icy Veins, or I'm waiting for a YouTuber or a World First Raider to basically tell me which one's best for the activity in my class that I want to do, that I want to play with. So that's not good. That's not good, because I don't really want to sink my teeth into that kind of stuff. You want to know why? Because of Azerite. Azerite made it so I don't really care anymore. I'm just like, why am I going to waste my time researching this when eventually, one, it's hard to get what you want, and two, balancing it all out, it's going to suck. So those are my thoughts for right now. In closing, I don't know if Shadowlands is worth $15 a month for me. Maybe it is for you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, guys.